Hello, everybody. Welcome to another session of Grow with O. I'm Orhan McMillan. And today I want to talk about pruning. Pruning right now seems kind of counterintuitive. Everything looks dormant. It looks quiet. But in actuality, this is the perfect time to prune your fruit trees and such because we're moving into a season of growth. We're preparing for growth. And so we're going to look at some tips and tricks on how to prune and what you're looking to accomplish with your pruning, but also wanting to do a little bit of reflection and see what areas of our own lives need some pruning, need some preparation for the upcoming season of growth. When it comes to all things farming and gardening, my go-to is the LSU Ag Center. There's a ton of valuable and informative free information, whether that be on their website or also at their Ag Center offices throughout the state. But it is the go-to place to learn about things such as pruning and the process to go through inside in doing it. So when I prune a tree like this, what I'm doing is I'm removing dead and damaged parts of the tree from it. Because if I leave everything as is, if I don't cut it at all, when the tree continues to grow, it's going to waste energy. It's going to waste energy trying to support parts of the tree that cannot bear fruit. And so pruning helps redirect those nutrients to healthier branches, to a stronger root system, and which in the end creates a more bountiful fruit production in the summer. The goal isn't necessarily to make the tree smaller, but it's just to make the tree healthier. So as I was pruning, that's when I kind of had this realization that optimal growth doesn't always come from adding things. Sometimes it's about taking things away, just like we do in nature, in natural nature cycles. Pruning trees help produce greater fruit production in the summer. So that got me thinking about, so what areas of my life are no longer serving me? Are there habits? Are there practices? Are there old relationships that I still hold on to that no longer serve? And am I doing it just because they're familiar? Am I doing them because it's what I've always done? But have I actually stopped to say, is this for my optimal growth and expansion? These things that I do, or these parts of me that I have. So I ask myself, what's draining my energy right now? What activities do I that I have to go do that I have to pull myself into doing them? What relationships do I have that no longer serve, that no longer uplift, that no longer inspire me? Those type of things. What are things that are happening that are no longer life-giving, but instead of draining energy? So pruning isn't failure, isn't quitting, it isn't giving up. Actually pruning things away from ourselves are great things that we can do to help ourselves for our next season. A lot of the stuff that I talk about is season related. I really do believe in tapping into the natural seasons of our planet and operating in those. So, in this season of pruning, in preparation for spring, in preparation for growth, it's the reflective part of me of what is no longer serving, what is no longer helping, what is no longer inspiring, and being able to cut those away. And not cut them away out of negativity, being appreciative. I'm appreciative for these branches that have served this tree until this point, right? Those branches helped this tree to get where, those activities helped us to get where we are now. And in gratitude, releasing them. So what is one thing that you can prune this week? What is one thing that you can take away? Not all things, not pruning your entire tree, but just one thing that's no longer serving, no longer giving you energy, no longer supporting you, and allowing that thing to be released in gratitude. And knowing by creating that space that you're allowing other things to grow in its place. So thank you for joining me with Grow with O. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And happy pruning. Special thanks to my production team. They are out here wrestling. You hear them in the background, dingling around. And here we are now. That's a wrap.